Collective Spirit said Mr. and Mrs. Ring around the mother freaking Rosies with a pocket full of toesies are crashing and they're burning. They're all falling down. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. That is an immediate download. I'm just going to say it exactly the way it came up out of the ethers. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning back, come on in. Listen, let's get into it. You're completely, totally unbothered, and you got something coming in as you should be. Enjoying your peace right now is causing a lot of chaos and calamity with people at a distance that really want to peek into your life to see how to stop something, okay? Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. Divine Creator, Mother, Father, clarify, ring around the mother freaking Rosies with a pocket full of Toesies. Maybe these people feel like you're out here just picking roses, smelling the flowers, feeling really good. Self-love energy. This is your energy. Your peace is continuing and will continue to cause calamity with people that want to provoke you into losing out on your gifts and what this next cycle entails. Oh, honey, I took a peek. I did a preliminary reading before I came to this reading, and all I can tell you is if you know, then you know. You know whether or not you are karmically debt free. You know what you did last moon cycle. A lot of people are trying to pull back the curtains and pull energy from last summer. It's giving, I know what you did last summer, but the universe is like, no, we know what you did last night. We know what you did on the recent moon cycle. Yeah, some of these people want to go far back so they can confuse the current events. It's not going to work. You got a divine masculine out here loving on himself, looking good. Self-love looks good on a divine masculine. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Ring around the mother freaking Rosies. Somebody is out here just having a really good time. Okay, rising star. This could be you and somebody else that's going on the ring around the Rosies. Somebody is trying to follow you around this ring around the Rosies as you smell the flowers and self-love, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. They're out here still falsifying information, child, lying to keep from lying. You know, these are people that once they lie one good time, they got to keep lying to continue to lie. Then the lies just start to stack up. It's crazy. They got a whole line of lies standing in line for a slice of the devil's lie. You know, the devil's a liar. You know, just tell you they were standing in line for a slice of the devil's lie. Lust energy. Somebody's lying so much it's causing them bad health. It's eating away at them. Yeah, when you got a lot of hate in your heart, a lot of envy, it can create stomach ulcers. Just weird, you know. I just heard colitis. Oh wow, okay. Whatever this is, somebody is running around trying to figure something out. I feel like these people wanted you to have this energy of antsiness, to have this energy of feeling unstable or something about your stability and your home life. What's this energy? Abandonment. Yeah, somebody wants you to walk away from divinity. That ain't happening. That ain't gonna like, what do we look like walking away from the divine? God has been too good. 333 on the timer. Somebody literally is trying to stop somebody from going towards the divine. What do they want? They want you to abandon the divine, abandon your higher self, leave your higher self. Why are you over there self-loving? Just come over here with us. They have health concerns. They have health issues. Here's what's coming in, okay? Actual money. Some of you could be buying a house, purchasing a house, or making a big purchase, and somebody's pissed off. They will continue to be pissed off as you move forward. Clarify. I just heard last night somebody tried to send a little attack. Karma. Ooh wee. Karma is so fair. You could have called back your energy. You could have called back your power, created a storm. Yeah, I cannot make this up. I love this energy. So last night, there was a big war in the ethers, depending on the last night that you were on, that you were paying attention, if you weren't asleep or maybe you were awakened. I just heard in the midnight hour, okay? Starseed and divination energy, child, good karma came in. And all I can tell you is that somebody got that ass beat in the ethers last night. Starseed, good karma. Somebody was trying to come up against your good karma, trying to attack it, create some type of an illusion. These are people that have met spiritual security in the ethers, okay? They've approached certain doors. They know that you are the machete over the door, retrograde energy, so watch your say, okay? I just felt that with my say. They know that you are not to be touched, and somebody did it again. Try it again, because this overwhelming, unstable energy of lust is literally making somebody sick to their stomach to see you win. Yeah, no matter what they send you. I just heard all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And every time they see me, we go up and we stay there and we stay there and we don't care and we don't care. Somebody's surprised that you don't care. They need you to care. These are care bears. Maybe they need a little love. I don't know. Somebody's a care bear. That's what spirit just says. And somebody was out here poking the bear. We're moving on. Not interested. Backs return. Clarified. Hitchhiking on the next spot to the next North Nodian field trip. Occupation energy, okay? So something about occupation, somebody sitting up thinking, woulda, coulda, shoulda. This could be a work situation. Had I known, if I had known, I would have thought, I would have this. Meanwhile, your prayers are being answered, coming into union with your soulmates. Oh my God. It's so nice to be with your soulmates, kindred souls. Everybody got good karma. Everybody's got good energy. Everybody's got high frequency. Yeah, there's a nice guy here. How nice. He's so nice. Somebody's thinking about who's blowing out your back. Okay. If you're a divine feminine, somebody's really nasty. I don't even talk like that. Like, oh, you're going to blow my back out. Nobody talks like that. Yeah, we ain't got time. But somebody is definitely thinking this. I'm channeling their energy. Unfortunately, it's not a pleasure to channel mentally and emotionally unstable energy with a whole bunch of obsession backing it. Somebody is like obsessively just, they need help. Okay. You got somebody coming in here that is stable, financially, mentally, spiritually, wealthy, love offer. It is coming in. It is coming in. It has happened. It is done. Okay. So anybody that's sitting in the crowd, giving the evil eye, you might as well just go on and turn around and sit your dumb ass down. You have been blocked in the spiritual ethers, north, south, east, and west. You cannot come nigh. Somebody's afraid to go to bed. Clarify. Night, night. I just heard night, night. You got a king of swords out here that's afraid to go to sleep. Why is he afraid to go to sleep? Because he did something wrong. What did he do? He tried to bring hell to you. He tried to bring you low. He was waiting for you to be in this hell low energy, okay? Now he's sitting up with great expectations. He's staying up all night looking at the clock. Somebody looked tired as hell. Clarify, this person could be a little delirious. They were expecting for you to come in and answer some type of situation, a love offer. This person is still in a relationship. There's a king of swords here that's still bound to a karmic feminine, and they were waiting for you to be enamored with them. Divine feminine, this person wanted to get your attention, talking about hello. Now they got an energy of expectation. And I don't even know if they got the memo, but they're blocked. You're not receiving any messages from this person. You know, you can selectively get your downloads. Okay. We sift through the ones we want to channel and the ones we don't. We just close the damn door. Clarify, chosen one. Yeah, I can't make it up. There you go. How you doing? How you doing, beautiful earth angels? You are such a beautiful asset to this beautiful universe and this planet. This planet needed earth angels. Like seriously, more so now than ever. Because other than that, man, this place would have been doomed, man. You see the state of the country, like this shit that they needed earth angels right now. It's almost like the world realizing they didn't need, like they didn't even know what they needed until they got it. You know, how you gonna miss what you never had? And now we got all this love moving through the frequency and healing the planet. And yeah, clarify this pulling feeling. Somebody is pulling. It's your intuition. Your ancestors are trying to get a message through to you, collective. So make sure you're designating time. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just here to remind you lovingly, a kind reminder to sit and meditate. There's a message from the ancestors. What is it that the ancestors are trying to get us to see? That somebody is trying to put a veil over your eyes and bind you and stop you from being successful. So somebody's spending a great deal of their time giving you the evil eye, okay? but you still come out on top. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Float on, you moving forward. Clarify this person. Answers, you're saying it's a flying monkey. It's somebody running their mouth, man. I wish they just excuse my language, but if they're somewhere gossiping about us, I wish they just shut the fuck up. You ever just seen somebody and you just want to pop them in the throat and sock them in the mouth? Like, shut your dumb ass up. You've been talking about the same stuff, man. Shut up. Shut your dumb ass up. Just just talking. Just shut up. Flying monkey ass person. Somebody could be in court lying, child, on the stand, choking and coughing because they lie too much. Choke them lies out. Clarify this siphoning energy. What is this? Hovering. Boss energy. Somebody is like trying to attach and or hover over. They want to be over your business, your house, your man, your woman, your good energy, and they want to manipulate. They're hoping that there's a weak moment where they can stick it to you. But instead, you're sticking it to the man. Somebody's a stan, a stalker, and a fan. Like, nah, we don't need none of that. Quit watching. Somebody's watching your money. They trying to see when is the money gonna hit. Child, these people are sick. What can they expect around retrograde? To be more frustrated. This is divine collective. This is divine collective. Spiritual gifts, unexpected money, not even unexpected. This is something that you work for. So you are expecting this. Now, if something unexpected comes in, it's a miracle. It's something that you didn't work for. It's just something that the universe is like, here you go. Like, yeah, okay. I remember one time, y'all, that happened to me. I went to an ATM and I just spit out $500. And then when I went to check my bank account, it didn't show that it came out of my bank account. I didn't have anything in there. So I was like, how did that happen? I went inside the bank. I said, ma'am, did something happen with the ATM machine? They're like, no, nothing happened. And I really needed the money. I just took it as, hey, thank you, universe. And I tried to return the money. Well, I didn't try that hard. Let's be honest. I needed it. Okay. It was nothing in the bank account, but the ATM machine gave it to me. That's a true story. My son was right there with me. He like, Mom, every time you pray and ask for something, God just gives you what you need. And I was getting paid in a few days. But it's something like that. It's like a miracle. It's like something just shows up. This could be stimulus money. It could be something. Something has been stimulated on a very high frequency, and you got a nasty little booger wolf that wants to put their mocos all over your stuff. There's a snotty nosed little adult out here crying over the fact that you just keep getting blessed and you ain't got no stress and you too blessed to be stressed. Clarify this little voodoo doll y'all using. They're mad because the voodoo doll is looking back at them. This is what the voodoo doll looks like. Somebody tried to blind the voodoo doll, and somebody went to check on the voodoo doll, and the veil was gone. And they're like, oh. They really want to ask people, did you touch the voodoo doll? But they don't want nobody to know they got a voodoo doll. That voodoo doll is playing tricks on that mind, honey. Somebody's like, wait a minute. I know I put the voodoo doll over here. Was it over here? Was it over here? Oh my God, they want to ask somebody, but who they gonna ask? Nobody knew they had the voodoo doll. They got voodoo dolls on everybody and they misplaced it. Awakening. So now that the voodoo doll has awakened, because you kept trying to summon this collective spirit, what happened now that you saw this? What happened? Y'all mad? Y'all scared? This little karmic masculine is nasty. This man is nasty. Let me tell you, he has ejaculated over the doll. He didn't peed on the doll. He didn't shit it on the. He don't want me to tell you this. He's really mad about it. He didn't play with the doll. He didn't have sex with the doll. It's a weirdo. It's a whole devil. It's a child of Satan. Wicked. Nasty. He didn't put pubic hairs on the doll. He didn't put your hair on the doll. He didn't did all kinds of sick and twisted shit. That's why he's sitting up there looking crazy. He's mentally and emotionally unstable. I almost didn't reveal that in the reading, but Spirit was like, hell no, tell on this old liar. This person needs to be exposed. Oh, they pissed. Whoa. Don't go telling what they're doing with the doll. You got all kinds of nasty shit. The doll is starting to smell. This person could have wanted you to smell. They could have been trying to make you look unattractive or smell a certain way. Boy, they put a lot into that little voodoo doll. only for the voodoo doll to now be awakened. Oh Lord, I'm really curious to see what this is about. Let's open the door up all the way. Hold on, y'all. This person is doing fire magic, earth magic, fire magic, water magic, with spoken words, air magic. This is what they're doing. They're doing this on an elemental being, honey, somebody that is the fire. It's like trying to set the fire on fire. It's like trying to drown water. It's like trying to, make earth unstable when it's solid as a rock. It's like trying to be the author of the air by way of clear audience and twist your words, but instead they lose their breath. I just heard demons make them lose control. Lord have mercy. Show me this person, this weirdo. Okay. Now we're about to expose you. Now we know your dirty little secret. Nine of Swords, you really mentally effed up. Quite literally. We know your little dirty little secret. Ace of Swords, you got your sexual energy out there like that. Inadequacy. Somebody could be impotent. This person is impotent. So they sexually frustrated. So they take their sexual frustrations out on the doll and they imagine what they want to do to a divine feminine. Y'all are twisted. Justice is here. This shit is getting balanced out. The doll is out here testifying. It's your dirty ass from behind the scenes. You done put all kinds of bodily fluids on that doll. Well, doesn't that mean that the doll is you then? Since you got all your energy on it and divine feminine is not there. So what happened? Clarify this dirty little nasty doll that you use, that you've been having sex with. You so nasty. You talking in the doll's ear. Knight of Swords in the reverse. There's a feminine here too, acting out, looking like a crazy ass. Somebody's name could be Maya. Virgo energy. They hide the fact that they do dark spell work, like real dark spell work. Nasty mouth, cursing mouth. They talk real bad. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They don't like the fact that their magic is not going nowhere. Uh-oh, there was a lifting. Clarify this person. Temperance. They're obsessed. There's a feminine here that's doing the same thing with a doll. Obsessed with it. Addicted. Temperance in the reverse. There's a Sagittarius man that has a doll of a feminine. This person does very nasty stuff to the doll. I mean, all kinds of stuff. They really do believe in this. This is what they do. This is how they live. This is what brings them, I don't know, temporary satisfaction. I don't know how somebody could be satisfied with such insidious behavior. It's very toxic. Close the door. I'm not interested. Show me this feminine. Somebody's name could be Maya, Messiah, Mariah. Why am I hearing that? Tamaya? Clarify. What is this energy? The lovers. Clarify the lovers. Knight of Wands. They're trying to get a man back. An Aries man. So they got a sex doll on this man doing sex magic. It's a feminine. Clarify. She's trying to get this man back. And she keeps missing an opportunity. Yeah, stop doing magic over him. Like, what the hell? These are people doing magic, but they don't make any attempts in real life to find real love. They just do everything in private, and they expect that the phone is going to ring and they're going to come running back. But they're not calling the person. Very odd behavior. You sitting behind the scenes, you working on the doll in the closet, 4 cups, you obsessed with the doll. I feel like some of these people honestly don't want to manifest the collective. I feel like they are comfortable playing around with dolls and shit. Like that's your real partner. That's what you bound to. Clarify. Just weirdos. Yeah, the Page of Swords. They're watching. Clarify, you watching? What you looking for, girl? They know they under judgment and they in the poorhouse. 5 of Pentacles. Spent all their money on spell work. Broke as a joke. Can't even pay their cell phone bill. Spent too much money on spell work. Okay. Jar magic, herbs, spices, recipes, shadow work, shadow books. Things that the spirit already told this witch to get rid of. Told this witch to get rid of something. This is somebody that was told to stop. Now they're under severe judgment and they've lost it all. Somebody just couldn't lose. Sometimes you got to lose to win, lose long enough to sit down and get the lesson and figure out how the hell did you get in the loser's position. This person don't want to lose. That's your problem. and you talk too much and the shit you say is nasty. Clarify this karmic feminine. Oh, she's shocked right now. She's in the ethers like, oh, they see me? Yeah, and we see your nasty little doll. You be playing with yourself and playing with the doll? Clarify. Two of Pentacles. You've been siphoning that man's energy. Soon as they get money, they back down. Soon as they get money, they go pay for spell work. Soon as they get money, they back down. It's like their money comes and goes and it doesn't last long. Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles and the Two. Like somebody get $500, they spend $200 on spell work. You got $300 left for the rest of the month. Girl, get this right. What the hell is going on? And this man still has not returned. Clarify the Lovers in the Knight of Wands. It's an Aries masculine, a boss. Yeah, a star. He's in the public eye. He could be a celebrity too. Somebody could be doing spell work over a celebrity guy or somebody that gets a lot of attention. Somebody's trying to attach themselves to a star. Clarify. Yeah, this person does not want them, honey, at all. At all. They also could be trying to, okay. There is a Libra feminine September. There's a Libra feminine September that is doing chaos magic over a Scorpio masculine in the public eye. Somebody's name could be James. Yeah, here she is, Queen of Swords. Okay. She's been doing spell work over you and a union, lovers. This is somebody in the public eye. Clarify, somebody's birthday could be in October. October 25th, Hierophant. You're spiritually high ranked. Hierophant. It's a masculine Scorpio. Clarify. She has been heavily invested. You might have thought this person was a Virgo. No, it's a Libra. Karmic Libra at that. Breaking spiritual law. Broke, busted, and disgusted. They want to come in because they're an opportunist. And the fact that you're not in this Knight of Wands energy with them, this Scorpio man, their counterpart is a Leo. In case this witch is watching. Yeah, High Priestess. Spirit told me. Their person, this Scorpio masculine, is supposed to be with either a Taurus, somebody in April, or they have a lot of love for a Taurus, or this Scorpio masculine is supposed to be with a Leo, Hispanic woman. That's their soulmate, or at least that's who they're more attracted to. Clarify. Yeah, this Libra's about to experience a big old tower. That voodoo doll is tormenting the shit out of this person, the tower. This Scorpio man is bringing about death. This person is very high rank. They have a lot of rank in the underworld, a lot of rank in the underworld and the higher realms. But as far as death is concerned, yeah, this Scorpio man can go into the depths of death. Child, he can call up a judgment. I don't know why somebody tried to bind him. It's a tower. This Libra feminine did this spell work because they thought that this Scorpio man was going towards somebody else. Two of Wands, and they were correct. They're mad. This is the kind of woman that gets mad when people don't want them. They have a really nice body. And so they feel like, this is it. Like, look at me. Well, look at you. You're doing spell work with voodoo dolls in the closet, playing with jars and shit and urine and what all kind of weird shit you got in your doggone closet. And now you mad because, let me tell you why this person is really mad, this witch, because they feel like they lost it. Like they don't still have it. This is the kind of witch that was like, yeah, I still got it. I could still do that work. No, your work is weak. You got people ascending to light bodies and you over here working with death magic, sex and binding shit. Like on an ascended master, you really do look dumb. But be thou that as it may, continue. Let them. That's what Spirit just says, because this person is catching a tower currently. Clarify the hurricane. Storm, I just heard. Bloodline. Somebody in your family is about to transition. They won't stop doing spell work over you. Ten of Cups. They could be looking for a healer right now. Clarify. I just heard hurricane, storm energy, page of pentacles. A child could be significant. This could be your child's family on their mother's side, father's side. Take what resonates. That came out of nowhere. Clarify. Hurricane, tornado. Six of Wands. You got a father figure here, a Leo energy. Okay. What's the deal with this father figure? A narcissist. This father figure is a narcissist. Yeah, they're watching you. They're doing everything in their power to try to sacrifice you. This could be a stepfather. Clarify. Aries or a Leo, or a sister. There's a sibling, a sister that's coming out like a masculine. Three of Wands. They travel to a distance to go get some work done. Clarify. Ten of Swords. This sister, whoever this sister is that's going to do some type of work, could be a father and daughter dynamic. You might be getting news that your sister checked out. Ten of Swords. They're doing everything to stop you from moving towards love. How are they connected to this Libra Virgo? How are they connected? They just know each other by the dark realm. They all know each other by the dark realm. They all know who the star seeds are. They know who the chosen ones are. And they're all just kind of like scragglers in the lower realms. You know, it's very odd energy, the way these people get introduced to each other through diabolicalness. Clarify. Somebody's name could be Brian. Five of Cups. Sad. Cold way to go out in life. Sad after all that work, all that money spent, all that traveling. Yeah, these are scragglers in the lower realms, and they all know each other through the dark arts. So this could be witches that picked up on your story in the ethers through your family, karmic family members. They jumped on board. That's how evil people do. They don't have to know you. They just all want to jump on board because they feel like at some point they're all going to benefit. But literally, y'all, their magic is forbidden. Whatever actions they're taking, spoken, saying, is forbidden. This shit ain't going nowhere. These people are just out here embarrassing themselves. Five of Cups. You're about to find out that somebody checked out. Whoever this Libra Virgo is that tried to stop this Scorpio man, this could be her child's father too. She's about to face some type of ending, and it's tragic. She has this, whoever this Queen of Swords in the reverse is, Knight of Swords in the reverse, her level of intensity by way of her mouth, it's like the universe is like, put a muzzle over her mouth. When she talks, her veins pop out her neck. Because I see somebody like spitting and talking and, oh, it's going to get worse and you're going to get hate and it's not going to go that way. And I'm the empress and I'm this and I'm that. They just doing it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and channeling all this nasty energy, and their life is in shambles. Somebody is in the 5 to the 2 of Pentacles. At what point do you sit your dumb ass down and go within and say, let me get my life together? Because apparently, whatever they're praying for, it ain't stopping collective. The Ten of Cups is still here with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this is about to piss them off. Clarify. Knight of Pentacles. You gotta, who is this Knight of Pentacles? Page of Wands. Somebody's using somebody's child to manipulate. Could be family members. Clarify. Four of Wands. Something about a community, something about a house, something about a household, a family. What's that Four of Wands? Capricorn energy here, the devil. Somebody's child really needs to be mindful of being too materialistic, trying to hurry up and get money real fast. That's a warning, or they will mess up their life. I feel like family members see the weakness in the child. There's an antsiness to be wealthy, an antsiness to have a lot of money. They see this in the child, and this is the way that the devil has been using somebody's child against them. Clarify. Page of Cups. Yeah, these are children. Somebody could have a Pisces child, Aries child. All this shit backfired. All of it. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They did spell work over your love life. It backfired. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They did spells over your stability. Four of Wands, the Judgment, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Star, Ace of Pentacles. They did work over all of it. It all backfired. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Any work that they did over your children, reverse. Okay? The Tower. Retrograde is knocking people down all the way, left and right. Ten of Swords, landing on their own sword. There's a little bitty gnat monitoring spirit that just came out of nowhere. Who's out here spying? Who's out here looking? Child, somebody that's projecting illusions. Seven of Cups, and they are stressed out. Ten of Wands. There's a Sagittarius and or an Aquarius. Okay? You know what? It's just a group of people that's stressed out, projecting, trying to see. Clarify this illusion. What's this illusion? Oh, they want the reading to be about the collective. So somebody is praying again for us to tell our truth so that the readings will reflect who we are. The Five of Swords, it's a mental trick. Look, with illusions, with that Gemini energy and shadows. But remember, collective, you're somebody that has cleared out your karmic debt. So this is really pissing these people off. They're trying to project to pull out your fears. And guess how you're coming out? As the Ace of Cups in the scales. You're coming out as the Ace of Cups in the mother freaking scales. That'll teach them. Spirit says that is the truth. They keep doing truth spells. There you go. They pray for truth, but they don't pray for divine truth because real divine truth also reveals their intentions. And this is the part they don't like. Yeah, it's a one-way street. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to be vacant. Yeah, I just heard just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. You abandoned me. Somebody wanted you to feel abandoned. Oh my God, they don't like me. I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like that's not our energy. I feel like, and I know that's not our energy. There's a lot of love over here in the North Node. So they accidentally did a truth spell, projection spell for us to speak our truth. And we end up coming out as justice, judgment, and the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles. You can't handle the truth. Listen, what you thought this was? These are fallen angels, y'all. Yeah, if they were using your children, something about attacking your children, that's over. Okay? Anything that your children did and they're being found innocent of in spiritual court because some of these children had entities attached to them. They didn't even know what they were doing. They didn't know why they were acting up. They didn't know why they were innocent. These children were innocent, young children too. Wicked little family members now that have to kind of like, say what it is that they've done. Somebody's mother's about to pass over. My condolences. Yeah. Yep. Something could be real significant about the next 8 days. That's unfortunate. You got a mother figure that played around with voodoo dolls, played with your lovers, could have even cheated and slept with one of your lovers. You got a sister here that slept with somebody that you know. These are not shocking truths. That's what I just heard. You already know this, collective. But this is what's coming out and this is what's backfiring. So all the energy, all the talking, all the cursing, all that shit is backfiring. All of it. If they spoke death, they about to die. If they spoke sickness, they're about to die. Huge return to sender by the universe. They think that you're returning this energy to sender. They think that you're doing some type of witchcraft. When in reality, we'll just let them think what they want to. Let them. I love y'all, okay? Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, okay? Comment respectfully down below. I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, peace be with you.